Hello. As you will know, I am Count Dracula, and I have traveled far from Transylvania to Queensland Ballet to find out more information on this ballet production of Dracula. Hello. Are you Michael?
I am indeed.
I was wondering if you could help me give me a touch-up.
Of course. Take a seat.
What would you recommend?
Well, given that your skin is incredibly dry and pale, I think we need to moisten your hair up a bit.
This is going to be exquisite. So, tell me, what is your process to recreate beautiful faces and characters on stage?
The process begins approximately an hour before the show, starting with a very, very pale foundation to give it a sallow look. The intent around the eyes is to give the image of no sleep, so we're using a red eyeliner. Lip colour, I find, is the most important part of the makeup as it creates a cruel mouth. There are so many versions of Dracula, but the way I'm approaching it this time is to keep it a little bit subtle, just to keep everyone guessing.
Thank you, Michael. It's been a pleasure. I look exquisite, as always. You must be the ravishing Nolene.
Pleased to meet you, Count Dracula.
These must be the costumes.
Yes, that's right. So the designer has chosen two looks to represent your story. The first one is when you were Vlad, the Impaler. When we come to London, the designer has chosen some beautiful gowns, as you can see, for Mina and Lucy and the party guests. Very indicative of that time period of Victorian England.
Yes, and who is this designer that is making these beautiful costumes?
Charles Cusack Smith is the designer. He's a multi-award winning designer who's designed costumes for ballet and theatre and musical theatre all over the world.
Well, Nolene, thank you for all this information. It has been quite lovely. I must go. Farewell. That music you were playing, it was mine, was it not?
That's from the film. Bram Stoker's Dracula from 1992, featuring yourself. I especially like that theme. The thing about this tune is it's got such an intimacy and a romantic intensity about it. It is in fact a very held tango. If you hear it again, I mean, it's suffocating. The music is trying to progress somewhere, but it's held back by being stuck in the same harmonic structure. And so much of the score of this production is a terrific theme that is trying to move on, but it's held by a force that, of course, you understand completely.
It is absolutely delicious.
The Camerata Orchestra will be playing for the performances, and they're a wonderful orchestra.
Yes, I'm looking forward to hearing them. Thank you so much for that display. Now, would you do me the honor and play me out?
Of course.
You there, would you care to join me?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Please.
All right.
A glass of wine?
No, I'm trying to cut back, thank you.
You're one of the ballet masters of Queensland Ballet, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Obviously, people would know my story through reading the amazing book and also seeing the fantastic movie, but How will the story be conveyed to the audiences of Queensland through this scintillating production?
This Dracula is very much like the book and the film together. It has elements of both in it, and it's, in a way, for me, it feels very filmic in a way in its representation, and not only with the music, but also with the set and the design and the choreography and costumes and drama, and also very intimate, dark scenes. I mean, it's one of those gothic, very traditional gothic horrors, but it really draws you into the emotion and the human emotion of all the characters.
I have seen that Queensland Ballet has some fantastic dancers. Do you think there is room for me, Dracula, to be in this performance?
Wow. What is your training? Classical, contemporary, or your...
Well, I am Dracula. I don't need
You're
training.
just Dracula, yes.
I fly through the air. I float.
Well, actually, that is a handy attribute of dancers. We need people that can just fly and float through the air.
So I will see you next year, hopefully, for a successful audition